We'll go then. Obviously, after 2 days off, the Euros are finally back today. We're going to start Wales at 5 o'clock. Now, Wales against Denmark. I think it'll be quite an interesting game. Obviously, Wales defensively sound like to sit back, hit you on the counter, whereas obviously Denmark like to have a lot of the ball. Last game they had 60% possession, scored 4 goals. Obviously, the thunder bastard from Christensen, fucking hell of a strike. And you've got Poulsen that's in form, a couple of goals in 3 games. Obviously, Wales, Danny Ward looks very good in goal for them. No Ampadu, obviously, after his red card against the Italians. And then I think Gareth Bale and Dan James are going to be key. I think Dan James has had a good tournament so far. It's been a bit different seeing him play off the left, obviously. For United, he always plays off the right. But he looks a lot more dangerous playing on the left and cutting inside on that right foot. They don't like to have the ball, Wales. They literally just sit back, like to hit you on the counter with them to either side. So I think that'll be key for them today. And then obviously you've got Kiefer Moore up front. I mean, he was playing non-league like 5 years ago. Not as good as Jamie Vardy's story, but, very similar, I suppose. They'll play it long to him, ping it off his head, look to win them second balls. And then obviously you've still got Aaron Ramsey, who's still a good player. It could have been so much better. He's just been very, very unlucky with injuries. And then gone to Juventus. Mad money. But, it's nice work if you can get it. But the thing with Kiefer Moore is, not only is he a danger up front, he's very good, obviously, defending set pieces with his heading ability, so that's quite good for Wales. They don't keep the ball, obviously, they'll counter-attack. And then, last game, they played 264 passes against Italy, so it shows what type of team they are. They don't like to keep the ball. They'd rather you have it, sit back, soak up all the pressure, and then look to hit you out wide with them 2 speed merchants. Obviously, second team has been Denmark with what happened for Eriksen. Everybody's had a soft spot for them, so to speak. But I think today is the end of the line for them. Now, like I said, Wales don't play the most attractive football, but what they do play, it is effective. I think they'll sit back. Like I said, I think Dan James will have a very good game today again. I think it'll be 2-0 to Wales. This is it. And then tonight you've got the best team of the tournament so far. You've got Italy. They look the most consistent. Played 3 games, won 3 games, 7 goals, non-conceded. Defensively sound. They keep the ball fantastically well. Immobile and things like that was rested last game against Wales. It was a much changed lineup. It was nice to see him take off Donnarumma and bring on Sirigu for a couple of minutes in this tournament. I believe Italy will go very far in this. Then they're very possession-based, as I've said previously. They're not the same defensive unit there was before, although they are defensively strong. Italy was known for being a very good counter-attacking team back in the day, but now it's all possession-based and playing on the front foot. Big fan of Immobile and the way that he drops deep into like an attacking midfielder, so to speak, to let the 2 wide men go furthest forward in Insigne and Berardi. I've been very impressed with Locatelli. Looks good player. Spinazzola, very, very good fullback. And then Jorginho's impressed me the most. He gets a lot of stick playing for Chelsea. Not really sure what he does, but he looks solid in this Italy time. But they don't really play with much width. They do play quite narrow. I think they would possibly struggle against a team that play with a little bit of width. But I think they'll have too much tonight for Austria. Austria, obviously, they're another possession-based team, but I expect Italy to dominate the ball against them. It'll be a midfield battle. Italy's press is too good. It's a bit set. Very good for Leipzig. He's had an all-right tournament. Nothing fantastic. I did expect a little bit more. Obviously, you've had Arnautovic. He did have his 1-game ban, but he was back for the last game. They'll play 4-2-3-1 again. Probably have Alaba at left-back. Very good player, can play multiple positions. And then it's just unlucky, really, because they have drawn the form team in Italy. But I did say the other day that I think the best 3 places would be from Group A, Group C, Group D, and Group F. The only one I got wrong was Austria. It was actually Ukraine that got that. But yeah, I think Italy will have too much for Austria tonight. I think it'll be 3-0 again. They just look so good. But like I said, once they play against, I want to see him play against a team that actually play with width. to see what they can actually do then. I mean, the press is fantastic, defensively sound, especially from set pieces, good going forward from set pieces, but I just think a bit of pace against them may cause them a bit of trouble. But yeah, that's what I think today. I think we're in for two very, very different games, but very good games. And then obviously tomorrow, it's the big one, which will be Belgium against Portugal. And I think I really fancy Portugal for that. From what I've seen with Belgium, don't think they defend very well. If you look at like the midfield and the forward line, it looks class, but the defence looks a bit shaky. So, but then again, Portugal don't look great at the back either. But I think Portugal will have enough to beat Belgium tomorrow. But yeah, they're the predictions for today. So let's see how we get on. Thanks for watching.